Hey everybody, thanks for joining today's devotional. We're talking about sowing lessons today. This is really about planning for faithfulness. When we consider growing in generosity and giving like we've been doing all week, the question we inevitably ask is, well, how much am I supposed to be giving? We might look for an answer in the Bible. And it's easy to fall into a rules-oriented mindset here. That really defeats the purpose of growing in generosity, which is really about our hearts and our relationship to God, and not so much about meeting an arbitrary dollar amount. The author of the book, Andy Stanley, begins by sharing the words of the Apostle Paul to the church in Corinth. In 2 Corinthians 9, verse 7, he says, "Each person should give what they have decided in their heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver." It's about our hearts. So Paul doesn't offer like a budget plan. There's no Excel spreadsheet for Christians in all times and places to follow. That might be a little bit easier. It might be a little more appealing to those of us who like clear-cut, laid out rules to follow. But instead, Paul points toward each person's own choice to decide what to give. It's about making a personal choice to steward what God's given, rather than considering ourselves an owner. It's a relational thing, because when we view ourselves as stewards of God's resources, rather than owners, we grow in a relationship of partnership with God. We connect more deeply with God. And that's what God's concerned about. He's more concerned about our growing closer to Him than in some kind of religious rule keeping. There's 4 P's that Andy Stanley gives in this chapter that help us grow in stewardship. The first one is priority giving. Which portion of our income do we give? Do we give the beginning, the middle, the end? Unless we prioritize giving, we default to giving the leftovers. It's like when you have people over to your house for dinner, you don't give them the leftovers from last week. You go, you make something new, you give them the best, you give them the first. And then if there's leftovers, you eat that later in the week. It's the same with our giving. We don't want to just wait until the end of the month to give what's left over because, well, God's our honored guest. We give Him the best. The second P is a percentage giving. This is establishing an objective goal to meet, and 10% is a great place to start. My parents taught me to give $1 for my $10 allowance when I was a kid. Whatever number you decide, the most important thing is to actually commit to faithfully giving it on the regular. The third P is progressive giving. Faith and faithfulness go together. We might need to be stretched in our giving again. If we've fallen into an easy routine that doesn't grow our faith anymore, it may be time to increase our percentage. The fourth P is prompted giving. Andy Stanley says promptings are the pulse in the church today. So what needs is the Spirit prompting you to give toward beyond your prioritized percentage? This is being ready to give on all occasions, beyond what you've planned. It's on the impulse of the Spirit. If it seems impossible, like you can't afford this, Andy Stanley reminds us that we got to remember the God factor here. When you step out in what God has asked us to do, we open up the door of opportunity to see what He's going to do through our faith, through our sacrifice. I've observed that our human nature conflicts with these principles. We often don't feel like we have enough because we often compare ourselves to those who have more than ourselves. But when we compare ourselves to those with less, we have a different perspective on things. We see we can really afford to give more than we probably have been. And if we wait until we feel we have enough, we miss out on growing in faith, in that relationship of partnership with God. This is the reward of growing in faithful generosity. We don't always see the effect of our giving. We can't depend on the thrill of seeing our dollars make a difference. Sometimes we can't. But if our reward is in growing closer to God, in a cheerful heart of giving and generosity, not under compulsion or reluctance, it doesn't really matter if we don't yet see the result of our giving. We know that the seeds will grow when they're planted in the ground, but they may not grow while we're watching them. So today, we want to be reminded to be faithful and decide to give anyways, because God wants us to grow closer to Him. So my question today is, when was the last time you reconsidered your plan for giving? Do you have a plan? Or have you operated only in prompted giving, spontaneous giving, and need to move into more of a prioritized giving? Maybe it's time to reconsider progressing in your percentage giving. Today's a good day to plan to grow in faithfulness. Have a great day. God bless you.